Afternoon, everybody. In this short video, I'm going to show you how to create a new class on MindTap and then how to import it onto Canvas. As I said in our earlier call, you can either create a single course, or for those of us who are teaching multiple sections of a single class, then it's better for you to create a course master. So you will only create one course and then copy it as many times as you need. So let's go ahead and create a course master. The steps are the same. You go here and click course masters and sections. You create a course master. You want to create a new one and click continue. Let's give it a name. For instance, Italiano elementare autunno 2020, and we're gonna start on September 9th and end on December the 18th. This is our time zone. I created, and after a few seconds our class is ready to be customized. The first thing you want to do is, of course, assign activities. Remember, you have to finish assigning all the activities before you actually link into Canvas, because from here you won't be able to edit anything once it's linked into Canvas. So make sure you have everything ready and good to go once you decide to import all the class into Canvas. So let's go ahead and customize the course master. We go here, we're gonna have to wait a few seconds for MindTap to upload. And once you have it, you will see the same thing the students see, but with a few more functionalities. So as you see, you have the class that you just created, and then the system will ask you if you want to go on a quick tour, but we don't want that. The first thing I usually do, I want to click on edit, so I can add or delete activities, and I can see the hidden activities that are throughout the book that I still don't want to show students. Then I usually change the name, so Italiano elementare autunno 2020. This is for my students, so it's easier for them to navigate. Now we are ready to assign a bunch of activities to our students. So let's say that we want to start from chapter 1, and if you're like me and you don't want to spend too much time grading grammar activities, you want to go and look for auto-graded activities, because maybe the manually graded activities are good for in-class time. So let's go on and check the auto-graded activities. This will filter out all the activities that you would have to go in and grade for yourself. Once you do that, you will be only able to see the activities that are graded by the system. So let's say that I want to assign this one to start with, and then I have two activities here in the same folder. I just click here, and both activities are assigned to the students. And then let's assign some more. I'm going to assign these as well. So once I do that, I go here to batch actions. I edit the dates, and I want to make these activities available on the first day of class at 12 p.m. So right after my classes end. And click done, and I want them to be done by the next day of class at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Okay, very good. Done. I save this information and I'm okay. So in our earlier call, I said that students find very useful, for instance, grammar tutorials. But since you filtered out all the non-self-graded activities, the grammar tutorials don't show up. So you will need to go back and check this out, uncheck it actually, and now you can see it. So you can go here, check it, and then you can assign it. So I can see that this is quite a process, but this is the way MindTap wants us to work. And that's it. I assign them. So my students now have a lot of homework to complete by the second day of class. And if they go to the calendar view, they will see that on the first week, from September 9 to September 13, they have 6 activities, and they are all here for them to see, including the grammar tutorial, which won't have a grade, but is not included in the auto-graded activities. So let's pretend for now that our class is done. And remember, we are creating a master course. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go back to the Instructor Resource Center. And let's say that I want to create sections. So I'm going to create course sections. And it's going to ask me to, how many sections do you want to create? 2. Copy from my course master. I select my course master, which is the one I just created. I click continue. And I have Italiano elementare autunno 2020 section 1, Italiano elementare autunno 2020 section 2. I'm good to go. I could change their titles if I wanted to, but I don't. So now it creates both sections, and each section has all the activities that I created from the master section. Now, there are further things that I could do. For instance, I could go back to the master section and assign even more activities, and then they will reflect into both these sections. So I just assign those activities once, and they immediately go to both section 1 and section 2. But I need to do this before I link it to Canvas. Let's pretend now that I have assigned all the exercises, all the homework that I want my students to do throughout the semester. What I need to do now is I need to go to Canvas, and actually you see here I have my 2 sections. I need to go to Canvas and link my LMS to MindTap. So now let's go to Canvas. Here I have my classes. I go here, and on the left here I go all the way down to settings. I go to navigation, which is the 3rd tab on the top. I look for Cengage, I enable it, and as soon as I enable it, it will appear here at the very bottom. I need to save this new setting. I save it, and I go down to Cengage. Now I click it, and it asks me what do I want to import into my class. I have several different classes here, but I'm not teaching all of them, of course. So I select this one, and after a few seconds it uploads all the content from MindTap. So here again, what I can do is add to course, I confirm, I save this information, and it says your import is completed, and now you have your LMS connected to MindTap. So when you go to assignments, now you have a new class imported under homework, and you can and students will be able to see their homework directly on Canvas. So as a matter of fact, they won't need to go to MindTap anymore. They will have the Cengage button here, and from here they will be able to access all their homework without the need to go uh, to the MindTap website. So they just will need to click this button here, and this will bring them to the MindTap website, and their grade will be reflected into Canvas immediately as soon as they submit their homework. I hope this is useful for you, and please feel free to reach out to me with any questions you might have, and thank you and goodbye.